Hey guys, welcome back. So yeah, I know it's been a while since I last uploaded, but yeah, I'm hoping to get back to uploading regularly, but I always say that, so let's see. Meanwhile, today I just have a couple of highlights from a few online matches that I played, and if there's anything of note, I'll pause along the way and we can look at them deeper. So let's go. So yeah, here we get the ball back with Beckenbauer, and then I play a stupid pass with Czech. Gets intercepted, a couple quick passes, and he makes me pay. So I've been still using manual defense, but I don't know. I'm thinking of switching to automatic and then controlling my players manually because sometimes I don't know, manual defense seems a little too passive. But anyway, right from the kickoff, we almost score with Torres, which gets us a corner. As for my team right now, still with Rossi, and yeah, it's just similar to what I was using. Bruno, because he's in good form, and we get a goal from a corner. A little bit lucky, but moving on. So now coming to another moment in the game. Look, as soon as I lose the ball here, Sanchez is the only defender. Instead of pressing directly, I'm moving him into the space. So I cover the space in front of Torres and Neymar, and he's perfectly placed to make that interception. Because this was a really bad situation. And if I had just pressed blindly with Sanchez, there's a good chance that Neymar would have just played the ball to Torres and they would have been through. But Sanchez, I moved him back, got him in position, and we made a good block. Anyways, but after this, my opponent scored from a corner. So it was a pretty cagey game this. Both teams had good chances. Get the ball back, give it to Vieira. Bruno sees the run of Messi. Good turn with Torres. Good chance for Ronaldo to run into, and he's strong. So Ronaldo is a card who's really underrated. I don't think enough people use him, just because enough people don't like prolific wingers or wingers in general. But this guy, I mean, if you told me he was a goal poacher, I would believe it, because Ronaldo scores amazing goals for me. And we get away with the second half, and you'll see that I always bring on Rummenigge, Haaland and Cruyff in the second half, and here's why. Look at this movement. This is a beautiful goal. I know it's from kickoff, so it's a little, but I mean, there was quite a good build-up in it. But the point still remains. Rummenigge, Cruyff and Haaland in the second half for me have been absolutely devastating. So here my opponent gets the ball back, gets a chance to start off a quick counter. Now here, I thought Maldini had it covered, and if it hadn't switched to him, he probably would have ran back, but Torres is too fast for him, and my opponent gets his equalizer. Now here another defensive example. Look, when you're the last defender, charging is very risky. So I always try to make my player cover the space instead. Now here I was covering the space instead of Rashford. Now I got lucky because Rashford halted his run. But in general, when you're playing as the last man, you very rarely ever want to press. Instead, go back, invite your opponent on. And here we got a very good chance with Cruyff to finish it off, but he just didn't shoot. And yeah, so it was a frustrating game. It ended in a draw. So let's move on to the next one. So the next match was really interesting against a 1500 rated opponent. As you can see, my team is similar to the way I used to use it. Del Piero still works wonders for me. Gerrard, I think, scores a banger in the beginning of the game. And Bruno and Sanchez are there because they were on form that week. So yeah. Now when you're playing against a formation like this 4-1-4, you know that his midfield is going to be very open and there's going to be a lot of space for your midfielders to attack. So that's exactly what you'll see in the beginning of this video. So as you see here, Gerrard, once he gets the ball, he has absolutely so much space to run into. And I have 3 forwards up there, but because there was so much space, I decided to go it alone. I saw Sula come out of position. Bruno finds Gerrard with a quick 1-2, and it's a good goal to open the scoring. Now, one thing you have to accept when you're playing against 4-1-1-4 is that you're going to concede goals, and especially like when you have moments like that. Gerrard, I intercepted the ball perfectly with Gerrard, but the ball went straight to his legs. So when you're playing against a formation like this, you know you're going to concede goals, but it's just about outscoring the opponent and seeing if you can get more than that. This was a good goal as well. We got Fernando Torres to run down the line. Messi pulls it back. Sula makes the block, but Del Piero follows it in. And we're back in the lead. Now on this counter-attack, Ronaldo plays a pretty good pass, and look here. It's a very dangerous situation, but again, try your best to cover the space. And when I knew Sanchez wasn't getting there, I immediately switched to double press. I know Davies is really fast, so he should get there in front of Mbappe, and he makes the block. I think my opponent almost scored from this, but we got it away in the end. So that's half-time. Like I said, half-time, my usual substitutions are bringing Cruyff, Haaland, and sometimes I wait for Rummenigge a little later, but it's always these 3. By the 60th, 70th minute, I've usually subbed them out. Now look again, make a nice interception with Rijkaard. Again, don't get to keep the ball. Opponent strings a couple passes together, and from that failed interception, we concede another goal. So here we get another attacking opportunity. Messi steals the ball back from Alaba. Cruyff's making a great run. This is why I love Cruyff, man. Even as AMF, his runs are just unstoppable. Hole player, he's one of the best hole players, probably the best hole player in the game. So there's our last sub, Rummenigge, who comes on every game. And again, it's just very useful. Rummenigge in the second half with his double touch, first time double touch, is almost unstoppable, and his runs are amazing. I mean, you guys know about Rummenigge, I don't need to tell you. This was just another chance towards the dying minutes. We get a chance as Rummenigge, try to double touch, come in, but Beckenbauer overpowers him. But a good game, a good win in the end, and we move on to the next one. So this game was my favorite because all 3 of my subs really came alive in the second half, especially Rummenigge, and you'll see. So we started the game playing against 4-3-1-2, usual stuff. Mbappe up, Haaland up top. Let's see what he does. Again, here you can see with Nedved, I'm just trying to run in front of Mbappe, cover the space in front of him, which gives us a nice interception, and we can immediately spring a counter from there. Torres turns quickly, plays the ball to Messi. Now look, we just cut inside, move back a little bit from Messi, and that drags both Maldini and Campbell out of position. Torres has a clear shot on goal, which he really should finish. Luckily, we get another chance at it, and he finishes it this time. But we conceded the lead as well. The first half was not. It ended 1-1. I think he took the lead from kickoff, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, there we go. So there was the equalizer, which was hardly ideal to say the least, but the game really changed in the second half. By the way, this was just one pass I wanted to highlight from Maldini. I gave him the through passing skill, but this was just so satisfying to watch. Perfectly weighted pass. It's a shame that Messi delivers a good cross and Torres can't get to it, but that was just, yeah, I had to show you guys that. So here we bring on our subs. Cruyff at AMF, Haaland coming up top, and Rummenigge coming on a little later. And you'll see the difference immediately. I'm pretty sure Haaland scores within seconds. There we go. Intercept the ball is Rijkaard, read his play. He's already running through. Messi just has to find him. He's too strong for Campbell. Just takes a step around the keeper and it's in. Haaland is amazing, man. And even his base card is not that far off from his featured, but his featured version. I mean, look at this. The movement, the strength, holds off Beckenbauer easily. Bang, bang. His partner in crime, Rummenigge, comes on now. These two, when they're shooting from distance, it's just a nightmare for defenders and goalkeepers to defend. So, didn't mean to call my keeper out here. Wanted to call the second defender. We got lucky in that instance. Here we get the ball back with Gerrard, and then again there was some space, so we drove forward with Gerrard. Ronaldo finds Rijkaard, who messes up his first time pass. And look, again, as soon as I mess the pass up, I know Torres is going to play the ball straight to Mbappe. That's the thing about 4-3-1-2, it becomes predictable after a while. So Gerrard easily makes the interception, and from that interception we can go and build a counter-attack. Cruyff plays in Haaland again, and it's a hat-trick in 20 minutes for Haaland. So yeah, a real super sub in this game. At this point the game was over, and we got lucky. We scored another goal. Rummenigge find themselves in space, so Cruyff turns, finds them. This was a lovely double touch from Rummenigge, and he seals the deal. So that was just a quick video, guys. Let me know if you like this. Do you prefer highlights of full games or highlights like this? But yeah, see y'all in the next one.